confusing sequel to Nanook. Oof. A worldwide parade would be a traffic nightmare, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. Warwick M. Tompkins was a staple of all the 1930s podcasts. Ooh, from the creators of Tom and Jerry. I hope there's lots of mallets and dynamite in this.
A square-rigged ship on the Baltic Sea is inspiration to poet, artist, traveler, and adventurer. It is synonymous with the Scandinavian peoples, the Swedes in particular.
As an incurious American, I'll just take your word on that.
A foggy daybreak finds us at the end of our
No picture.
long sea voyage.
Picture.
And the entrance to the harbor of Stockholm.
Picture.
We anchor our own little vessel, the Wanderbird, and there she is, to wait for the rising sun to burn away the mists before we sail into the heart of the historic capital of Sweden.
Ah, Stockholm, birthplace of the world-famous syndrome.
Stockholm is a city of islands and canals, which has given it the name of Venice of the North.
What's a Venice?
On our way, we pass the famous Nordiska Museum and are soon gliding toward a veritable forest of masts that rise from the decks of scores of sturdy, weather-beaten sailing ships that have come home from every corner of the stormy Baltic and the seven seas.
Well, blow me down.
Here, their wings folded for a brief rest, they leisurely exchange their cargoes, soon to spread their gray sails and drift away again to keep up the traditions of their ancestors.
Slavery and chlamydia.
Stockholm harbors one of the last commercial sailing fleets on Earth.
Now they mostly just transport crunch berries. Venice of the North on stranger tides. There's Michael Bay and David K. Harbour and Marina Sirtis and...
These are the city's ferry boats, which ply like white swans through many canals with the regularity of streetcars.
Oh, you mean street boats?
Stockholm is built largely on about 30 islands and is sometimes called the city between bridges.
Of the North.
From atop the towering spire of the City Hall, we get a gull's eye view of this metropolis of the North. Its occupation dates back 1,000 years.
Give or take.
In the middle of the 13th century, Birger Jarl established the present city. It has been the scene of numerous bitter wars, yet through the centuries, it has been a very important center of art and culture.
Of art?
It's the home of the Nobel
Senator
Prize
Tankerbell?
Awards, seat of political power, and it has had much to do with shaping the destiny of both ancient and modern Europe.
And you simply must try the chocolate biscuits. Show us the district where they make those fake movies.
In certain respects, the city is ultra-modern. Modernistic is a more appropriate term.
Is it?
These are apartment houses, each with its own balcony and separated by plain but artistic partitions.
That's a good vocal warm-up. Artistic partitions, artistic partitions, artistic partitions.
The main street is something of a pleasant surprise to travelers from America. Although the traffic moves without apparent difficulty, no automobile horns are allowed to be used, nor is any person permitted to smoke while driving. Pedestrians are given all the breaks in Stockholm.
What?
Something to think about.
This narrator's a socialist, pinko, communist soy boy.
Here's a familiar sight, though.
Jaywalking.
The toy balloon has the same appeal to little Swedish boys as it has for all other little boys.
So a marginal, bordering on negligible amount of appeal. Got it.
One of the most interesting and attractive of all the buildings is the City Hall. A product of recent times, it is considered one of the finest examples of modern architecture and has given its designer, Ragnar Östberg, an
Gesundheit.
international renown. Its spire rises high above the city, crested at its lofty top with the three golden crowns of the Swedish coat of arms.
Uh-oh, I think I see Desmond Miles crouching up there. Look out.
Its picturesque colonnades, with their artistically symmetric shadows, fascinate all who see them.
Oh, yeah.
Surrounding is an attractive park, at the edge of which the blue waters of Lake Mälaren flow out to the Baltic Sea.
Where they are lost and forgotten.
The architecture is a pleasant mingling of Swedish and foreign influences, particularly Venetian.
This is most notable in the city's many blinds. Venetian blinds. This looks like a place Ethan Hunt would limp through on his way to disarm a nuke.
Here is that part of Stockholm which has given it the title Venice of the North. Its many waterways that wind through the unique archipelago on which the city is built are amazingly clear and clean. The city's very modern sewage disposal system keeps the water entirely free of pollution.
What? That's un-American. Oh, right.
The old town, of which we here have a lofty view, still retains many medieval features and is rich in native picturesqueness.
Triple word score, nice.
Even its open-air marketplace, where everyone comes to trade, still occupies the same site selected for it by the city's original founder.
The Swedish chef, known in Sweden as the chef.
Somehow the day has slipped away into that limbo of things not forgotten. Night is settling on the medieval spires and blue canals.
Cool.
Most of the busy little craft that through the day had chugged or glided along the winding waterways have come to rest in their own respective anchorages.
So the boat stopped, is what you're saying.
Even the parks are deserted. All is quiet. And so in our very best Swedish, we say, Adjö Stockholm, the Venice of the North.
And as Lisbeth Salander attaches nipple clamps to another abusive social worker, we wish you a peaceful good night. Forever in the cheesy flip, 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 flip. Thank you so much for watching Fun with Shorts. This series is supported by Patreon and patrons like these wonderful people right here. They get early access to new episodes and exclusive episodes every month. Also, check out the updated funwithshorts.com for DVDs and merch and all the good stuff. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you next time.